In our March webinar, Ramsac's head of cybersecurity, Charlie Thompson, shared an important update on a threat vector we've seen repeatedly in recent weeks, the ClickFix scam. In this clip, Charlie explains how the attack works and why so many organizations are being caught out.
The next example I want to show you is really important to share. So it's an attack vector we've now seen executed successfully in 4 separate instances across our clients in the last 2 weeks. And it's called ClickFix. This screenshot is a real-life example. So this is a real-life website that was compromised that a client was using, and that they interact with this website regularly. So already the victim's guard's down. One day they go to visit the vendor's website and they notice this captcha pop up here. And well, that's fine. You know, we all get served captchas sometimes, so nothing particularly new here. So you go to click on the I'm not a robot checkbox. And what happens normally here is it whirs for a little bit, maybe for a few moments, and then you get through to the website, or you get the pop-up to click on the traffic lights on motorbikes in the tiles or wherever it is. But instead of that, you're served with this pop-up. Now, I'm sure there are some of you on this webinar who are looking at that and will immediately go, hang on a moment. If I press the Windows and R key, that's the shortcut to open the Run application on my desktop. Now, why would the website want me to open this on my desktop to execute something locally on it? And you would probably think, well, this doesn't feel right. And you'd then either leave the website, or you maybe even try and contact the vendor via a known method and warn them of a potential website compromise. But I would bet for the vast majority of people, you wouldn't know what that Windows and R key does. And you wouldn't know what this Run application that's just popped up on the screen does. And you certainly wouldn't know that when you press Control-V, what you're pasting into the input field and hit enter on is actually malicious code that's been copied to your clipboard to download and then install a malicious executable directly from the web. And just like that, that device is now compromised. And it could be doing anything, and we've seen a real mix. It could be stealing your active Microsoft login sessions so they can now get into your email. It could be stealing browser credentials so they've got access to your applications. It could be executing malicious code or installing a remote access tool so they've now got access to your device. And those very simple steps have just bypassed many of the preventative measures that organizations rely on. And this is the game of cybercrime. The attackers are constantly looking for new ways to get around preventative measures. It absolutely doesn't mean that those preventative measures are worthless, but it does highlight the importance of having robust cybersecurity protection methods.
Cyber threats continue to evolve, and safeguarding your organization has never been more critical. If you'd like to understand how Ramsac can help protect your organization from cybercrime, please get in touch.